What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the No Script, No Shade podcast. I'm Maya B.
I'm Alyssa J.
And we got a guest today, y'all! Yay! Give it up in the chat. We got Amira with us. How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for having me on the No Script, No Shade podcast.
Period. Period. Okay, me and Amira go way back, y'all. If you ain't know, we've been friends since like sixth grade, and my girl loved Bravo, just like me and Alyssa. So she said she want to pull up, so we said pull up. Now here we are.
Before we get started, though, I gotta ask you, what's your favorite Bravo show?
Mm. It's crazy because it used to be Real Housewives of New Jersey. I like my OGs, but they kind of fell off with the last season. So I will say Salt Lake City is taking over right now. And Potomac is up there, but I think Salt Lake City has my heart. I've been loyal to them since they first debuted. So
Okay. Period.
I
and
like something
medicine too.
too.
I forgot about them. Love me some Married to Medicine as well. So
Yeah,
Oh,
they crazy.
that's
mm-hmm. Good crazy though.
yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so every episode we do a drink of the night, and so tonight I did a simple lime margarita. Y'all see, I got my new glasses. I told y'all I was gonna get.
Period.
But when I was traveling last weekend, I went to Trader Joe's before I came home, and they had their limeade in stock, and that is the best limeade ever in the world. And
I
yeah,
never had it.
girl, it's
I need to
good.
go and try it.
It's real good.
Okay. Well, today I'm keeping it real, just simple. I just got some wine. That's all I needed for today. Because with this episode, child, both of them, we just gonna see. Okay. We'll see.
I decided to do plain old Saratoga sparkling water. Not so much at
Mm-hmm.
local stores. Yum yum.
Period.
So
We
And that's
love
why her
sparkling
skin look
water.
like it. You see that skin is glass because she be drinking out the water.
Okay.
yeah. Thank you.
All right. Well, I guess we can get right into episode 5. I don't know. The girls are in Nevis now. How are we feeling about this cash trip overall? Location, all that.
Well, location wise, for sure, I really love Nevis. That is somewhere I want to travel. So it's nice to see some black women in Nevis enjoying themselves, giving me ideas on what we could do on a trip. But really, Karen really freed up that budget. So thank you for that.
Shout out to Miss Hugo. Shout out to her. I don't know. I think even from like last like episode 4 to now, I think I'm happy they got Nevis because you could tell they got a major upgrade overall. And like I love that they getting like a relaxing vibe.
Yes.
Well, they were at first, but then it
Yeah.
just went left. But hey, more power to you.
Yeah. I didn't even know I saw one of the scenes where they went shopping. I don't know if I'm speaking too early about our plan for today, but I saw on the when they went shopping that basically Alexander Hamilton, I think lived there, or that's where it all started in that island. So that's cool. Like
Mm-hmm.
Alyssa said, that's cool. Nice place to go for a trip. A nice idea, and it was cute. I like how Giselle was in charge of it so far. It gave like peaceful and like in order. So for now,
Yeah. Giselle definitely got the girls together.
yeah,
Like, except for Stacy because she keep leaving my girl name off
I
everything. But
know.
I said Giselle petty as I don't know what. Why you couldn't just put Stacy name on that towel in that
And
robe?
then
Like,
she
it's that.
left the card blank. Like, at least don't give her a card. But then I think it's worse that I got a card with absolutely nothing in it versus getting a card. Remember,
Yeah.
Hon-
versus not getting a card.
Honestly, she could have just said, "I'm happy you're on the trip." If she was gonna give her a card, at
Yeah.
least.
Child, she petty LaBelle. I don't know. I don't
But
know.
yes, that's where Alexander Hamilton is from, girl. And I watched Hamilton right after that went off. Yeah, that's
I
that's
think
where
it
it's
was
from.
funny. I think it was funny. I think it was it might have been Wendy who was saying like he looked like he had a little melanin in him. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised if Alexander
Yeah.
Hamilton was low key.
Yeah.
I'm
It makes
just.
no sense since their cast was very diverse and up there, and it ate down.
Hmm.
Mhm. Um, but it did. The episode did start off, so they are rehashing what happened the night before with Angel and Giselle, and Angel saying that she would kill Giselle and all that kind of stuff. And then Angel goes back to the room, chop it up with Kay, and come to breakfast like, actually, I don't really like y'all like that. I don't know. Angel, I agree with Wendy. Angel is very miserable on this trip.
I really wish we could get Angel away from Kiana. Like she was having so much fun when she wasn't around, but as soon as they get back around each other, they're like so sad, and it's so sad to see.
I don't know. I think everybody keeps saying Angel's on the wrong show. Like I agree and I don't agree at the same time because I agree because she's obviously miserable and she playing the game obviously wrong as I don't know what as a housewife. I think this is like one of the worst housewife performances we've seen in a little bit. But also I feel like everybody who's a housewives at least needs to have like 2 seasons. I don't know. I think season one is like your lesson and then your second season is like your redemption period. Like you finally figure out like what's going on.
Yeah, it was Loki show that she goes to her two corners. No shade, no shade. Her husband, which obviously I would want to go to my husband if I'm upset, and then my best friend. But then also too, if you want to be part of the show, kind of be open to getting to know the ladies, regardless of whether or not the energy is there or not. Just try it out
Mm.
because you're on the show for a reason, and the producers picked you for a reason. So let's get it together and make your mark.
Right.
Exactly. Mm.
You know, one thing I did like this entire episode and episode 6, Angel's accent was coming out like you could tell she was upset because her accent was coming out a lot, and you know how I feel about y'all. I loved it.
Yeah, no. That she you could tell she was just mad. I don't know. My girl she needed that peace and tranquility trip. They needed that after this trip. I think they did that a little too early.
Absolutely.
What happens next? They
Oh,
went to breakfast and then what happened?
Yeah.
um, Giselle and Angel had a convo. And the breakfast by the pool, and then Giselle and Angel had a convo like during that same time.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Because that's when Angel was crying.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, it's real inconsistent how Angel does. Like she was like thanking Giselle and was being vulnerable with her about how she felt, which was very valid. But I don't like the inconsistency of how she's like, "Oh, I'll give you a hug," and then once they finish the conversation, she's back to, "Oh, I'm okay." Like
Yeah.
I want her to make up her mind on how she feels about Giselle and when they're having these vulnerable conversations. Like I just need her to be consistent.
I agree, 100%. Because it was kind of weird, and it do give like as soon as she get back with Kay, that's when she want to switch up, and it might not be what she trying to do, but like you just need to be 100% real the whole time. Like keep that same energy no matter who around you, because it's bad PR, sis. I don't know.
It threw me off with her saying she was disappointed with Giselle because I feel like maybe she's holding Giselle to this high standard. Like I know she said she saw her maybe as like a big sister, but you're still trying to get to know this woman, so don't put all your faith into Giselle yet. So I don't know. It kind of got on my nerves a little bit. No offense, but just like Angel, just have your guard up. Keep moving forward. You'll figure out who's for you, who's not when it comes to this cast, and just watch what you say because a lot of people don't trust Giselle. I like Giselle, but just have your guard up sometimes. But don't be so quick to trust everybody on this cast.
No, that's real. Especially no housewives. Like they're gonna use whatever they can to come at you. I'm like, girl, did you forget what show you on?
Mm-hmm.
I guess she did. I don't know. I don't
One thing I did also like is that outfit, that cheetah bathing suit and cover up she had on. I really like that.
know.
Definitely look for that for my cruise in December.
I will say the night before though, when they had that conversation at the table of I guess them saying she's a catfish. I literally could see it is Angel. It's just a little bit of enhancement in the pictures. So it's like I could see why Angel felt upset at the table where it's like, why are they saying I'm catfishing my pictures as though I'm like insecure or like or I don't like myself and stuff. Like
Right.
no, everybody's different. Everybody enhances and filters their pictures, so maybe it wasn't right for Giselle and some of the ladies to chime in and feel like, oh, Angel's not who she looks like in her pictures versus in person. Mind you, she just had a kid. She had just had two babies or one, the other one, but basically she's a mother. So it's like, come on now, it's not going to just happen like that. I'm gonna look back how I was before I had a kid. So
Mm-hmm. Giselle did ass wrong. She need to
Yeah,
get up.
that's what I said too. Like you could tell, like she's still working through that postpartum and those body issues. Especially how she told Giselle that, like, coming from the field of work that she worked in, like her image was everything. So of course she's probably beating herself up about that. That she's not looking like she's used to looking, and everything's just not how it is. Especially coming after having two kids back to back. So I can understand her frustrations with that. But I do really like how Giselle took accountability for that. I don't like to give Giselle too much, but she did take accountability for that, and I can say that was very, very noble of her.
Mm-hmm. I 100% agree. Um, then I do want to say this during breakfast when Wendy was like they the sad sisters or something. That was low key kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. I did chuckle a little bit because Wendy, why you say that? Like they do be walking around Moby though. Like
Hmm. Just like Eeyore.
yeah, yeah, they really do. They really do.
Nah, what I did have to say about that scene with them at breakfast by the pool, I Kiana posted that picture of them in that Emilio Pucci on the second. And it's like Ashley really missed the memo on when she was supposed to wear that because everybody had on theirs like at the pool, and then Ashley had on hers when they were at Alexander Hamilton house.
Yeah.
And I know for sure that brand, that collection specifically, because I have a couple of things screenshotted from that collection in my phone. And I knew exactly after I seen Kay post and then Giselle posting the same thing and then watching the episode, I just bust out laughing like somebody. Oh,
Yeah. They went to the store together. Maybe. Shoot. Maybe they got the same stylist. Well,
I
they
would
can't because Giselle be looking a mess. So never mind.
you you're right. You're right.
Okay. So they at the flea market. Well, they go to Alexander Hamilton house. We already touched on that. But then they go to the flea market, and Wendy is sick. My girl looked like she was struggling. I'm not gonna lie. She was going through it. I felt so bad for her because I hate being sick on vacation. That's
She
like
finally realized she had was a
worse stuff.
sinus infection. You know, I get those all the time. Like I felt so bad for her, so bad, because I know it was hurting.
Yeah, yeah. But I was cracking up when what's her name? Stacy decided to send her husband sex with a question mark. And what he said, he responded like, "Who is this?" or something like that. I said, "Hey, yo, Stacy, please." She's the comedian of this whole episode for sure, cause she had me rolling. I'm like, why would you send that man? First of all, you know your husband is like German. I think he's German.
Hmm.
He's either German or Russian or something like that. You know he's German. He don't understand stuff like that. That man was probably confused. You're confusing him, trying to play around. Now you didn't got embarrassed, and Ashley gonna go run and tell Giselle so they can laugh about it in the
And that's
corner. Like,
exactly
why
what I
would
was
you do
about to
that?
say. She running and telling Giselle, like, girl,
Child, this Ashley Giselle duo. I'm not a fan. Karen, please come back.
please,
Please. Please. I'll even take Robin back at this point if it just means to break up this duo. Because Ashley and
oh,
Giselle, it grinds
you
my
just
gears.
took it
No.
too far, girl. No,
No
Robin
Robin Dixon.
Dixon. No, Robin Dixon. You took it way too far.
But that's how bad I need these two to break
Maybe
up.
Candace though too, because Candace will literally definitely call out Ashley,
Hmm.
like
Yeah,
Caddy is so stupid sometimes. So
yeah.
You
I
know
miss
what?
me
I
some of that.
also side note, it's very embarrassing how Ashley has still not been sponsored by Corona. She had a Corona in her hand
Yeah.
the whole episode. She still has not been sponsored by them. They blurred out their name on the bottle, and I just think that's so sad. It's so sad.
She should have been had a Corona sponsorship. She should have been had a yoga mat sponsorship. She should have been doing Gymshark. It's a lot of stuff Ashley should be doing, but she want to sing in these random bars, sounded a hot mess, and drop these cover albums. Please keep it, Ashley. I'm here to tell you, boo. Let me hold your hand when I say
Why
this.
is she
You
trying to
cannot
cover
sing.
Roberta Flack?
Of all songs to sing,
please don't
You
disrespect my
know,
girl Roberta Flack. Don't.
out of all things you could have tried,
it's embarrassing at this point, and people keep
ain't
letting her do it.
black
Nobody's
people's
talking
song
about
to
her.
show they could sing "Weak" by SWV. Why is she trying to sing Roberta Flack?
She thought she ate.
She didn't. She really didn't.
Next
Thank
caller.
you. Cause what?
Immediately. Right. So I think they get the dinner right after shopping. Well, no, they had their little tutorial with
The
the what's the little.
steel drums.
Yeah, yeah. I felt like that was a cute moment. It felt like okay, now we got some bonding after all this corruption for 2 seconds because
It
as
was
soon as
over.
they got the dinner, that was over with.
Yeah.
It was over with. I don't know. I don't really like that Jazzy and Kiana are going back and forth. To be honest,
Mhm.
'cause I like both of them. So for them to continue this like feud is like really pissing me off, especially because it's like Jazzy, what are you talking about? Why won't you just say what Kiana said about Wendy? Like you're like when you were talking to me about Wendy, like okay, but what did she say? You're not saying what she said, so she can't own up to what she said if you're not telling us what she said.
In the same hand, though, she did end up telling what she said in episode 6. So yeah.
Yeah, but in this scene, that's was really bothering me because it's like you look crazy. You talking to a wall.
Oh, so when they got to dinner, Angel talking about some, am I gonna be on the menu again? That's what I'm trying to figure out. That I was cracking up.
They have been on my girl bad. They been on her bad. But you know who I'm glad Stacy brought up? I'm glad Stacy clocking
Absolutely.
Giselle again. Cause who is you like you need to start talking about your life. Like you always want to talk about everybody else stuff, be matchmaker, middleman, get all the tea, carry the bone. But who are you dating and what's going on with your
And
life?
I'm happy she just came clean about it too, instead of trying to keep hiding. I'm happy she came clean about it.
Girl. Then you
Yeah.
got Miss Ashley barking up basically what's going on with Giselle. Let her speak for herself. Dang.
She
My
has her own
goodness.
mouth.
That duo.
She could say what she wants. She can say exactly what they're asking for.
I just don't like the duo. It's a zero for me. I'm sorry. They can't even get a one. Over.
I did
Over.
also like how Jazzy was being the bigger person, and she apologized to Kay, and Kay still had a problem with it. Like she still found a problem out of that. That was very weird to me. Like y'all adults, she just apologized. She didn't have to because technically you're in the wrong. But yeah,
Yeah. I think Kay and Angel, like, they the type of people that kind of like internalize stuff. Like, even though people apologize, like, it's just like in the back of their brain, like, once you do something, it's cooked for you. Like, you can't recover from that. So, yeah. And then I honestly think Kay and Angel really just don't like these girls. Like it's evident that they really just they not cool with them. They don't know how to fake it till they make it. So they like are separating themselves because they can't do what they supposed to do for the
Right.
show, which is crazy because that's how you get off the show. But whatever.
Like finicky stuff. Like if Kay's not cool with Wendy, then Angel's not going to be cool with Wendy and feel some reason to be short with her. And then if, let's say, what Kay doesn't bang with, I don't even know who to say honestly at this point because it just kind of gives like she just kind of follows off of her friend, which is understandable, but at the same time too, that's just how your friend feels. So why not try to you
Right.
develop your own relationship or friendship with the women? So
Yeah. Yeah. It's unfortunate. You can't go in the house bars with like you can go with like friendships, but they gotta be like alliances. At the end of the day, like you're not you're yourself, but you're playing a character. So it's kind of like you can't be trying to be super loyal to your friend and like have her back and not mess with everybody because that didn't messed you up for the whole
yeah,
season. Now they got your neck.
and
So
she
what?
knew she enjoyed herself too when Kay went to bed. But then now you want to come back, go to bed and tell Kay, I'm not banging with them and stuff. But you knew you had fun with them, so don't switch up. Like don't lie to yourself. You had fun with them. You're holding back because of your best friend. I understand you're being loyal to your best friend, but don't miss out on what you could experience
Exactly.
with these women, whether it's good or
That's
bad.
exactly how I
See what
feel.
makes the best
Like
of
she should have told her she had
Mhm.
fun because I mean I feel like the outcome the next day would have been better for the both of them if she just would have been straightforward. So.
it.
Yeah, that's real.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was about it. It ends at yeah, it does end at dinner. Yeah. Okay,
Our
well,
sweet lemon.
I guess we can get into yeah.
Yes, let me explain first. So
So
for
you
our
want to go first?
podcast, we
How
do
much you
sweet
want?
lemon, sour lemon, and then the lemon drop moment. So your sweet lemon is like your start of the episode. Your sour lemon is the one that you're not too fond of the episode, and then your lemon drop moment is like your favorite scene um from the entire episode. And so I'll go first with my sweet lemon. I'll say my sweet lemon is Tia. I don't know. She's just gonna be my sweet lemon. I was very indifferent about this episode. Like everybody kind of like just did their own thing, and I couldn't really pick and choose like who I really wanted to be. But I'm gonna go with Tia because she's giving them the tens between her and Stacy. They're actually showing you what a real housewife looks like, and I am very excited to see their future in the rest of the season in further seasons.
Yeah. I agree. Well, I'm gonna say my sweet lemon is actually Stacy because even with all the BS with Giselle, like she was still hilarious this whole episode. Like, and she stayed on business when it comes to Giselle. Everybody else be kind of like teeter tattering, not trying to say nothing. Stacy don't care. She's gonna tell the lady about herself every single time, and I love her for that.
Mm, my sweet lemon would be definitely. I would say Stacy because she's keeping it real, being unapologetic. I like her and Wendy. I like that duo. They feed off each other, and it's funny and it adds humor to the episodes. And she has her own thing going on, so she could care less what Ashley thinks about or what Giselle thinks about her, and so on and so forth.
Yeah. Yeah.
So for the sour lemon,
Hmm.
um, I'm gonna go with Ashley this week, just because of her running and telling Giselle what happened with Stacy and Timo. Like that was unnecessary, very unnecessary.
Yeah. I'm crying. Honestly, and I hate to do this, my sour lemons are Angel and Kay. Like, I'm rooting for them so bad. So I just hate when the girls have just bad performances, and they just had bad performances this episode. Like I need them to get it together immediately.
Definitely agree with Maya. Definitely Angel and Kay. Um, I'm not gonna speak too much, but we'll get to that point. But just with how they were in, actually not scratched out. I'm gonna say it was Angel gave me a sour lemon, and she rubbed me the wrong way in episode 6.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So now we're gonna get into our songs of the episode. Y'all know every week we pick a song to match, you know, our mood or how we feeling. Now my song is a little bit out there, and it's really only because of one scene, and we didn't even talk about it. Before they went shopping, Angel said that Bobby gave her like 5,000 a shop, and she was so excited to tell everybody that. And obviously, her man, girl, and he's a trick. So my song of the
For
week
sure, can
is
see
"Throw
that
It in
one.
the Bag" by Fabulous.
So my song of the week is so obvious, but I feel like it's perfect. So it is Island by Migos and Rich the Kid. Yeah, and so as soon as I seen
Okay,
them on the
I haven't
yacht
heard that in a
when they
minute.
were going to the no, they were on a party bus going to the excursion in my head, but that's the song that came in my head, and I was just, oh my goodness, yeah,
Mine is No Angel by Beyonce.
Period. That's so fitting, especially for how she was acting because she loved her man.
Literally, I know the song, like literally the whole meaning of the song, or the I don't know, just like how the song goes is kind of like
and it's crazy
it's
when you
weird, but
said that you
the
were
point
your
is
song
basically
was
the name,
something that
like come
was
on, Angel,
related
no
to one
Angel,
of the
no
cast
Angel,
members'
No
name.
no
angel.
Angel.
I've been sitting in here trying to figure out what song is she gonna use. So like, um, the first one I thought it was Angel by Angie Perez. I thought it was that one at first, and I was like, no. And I was like, Angel of Mine, definitely not. So that was a good one. That was a really
Hmm.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Because no angel, please. Mm-hmm.
for sure.
All right.
Exactly.
Well, that wraps up episode 5. We can get into episode 6 because this was tea for
Uh,
me. It was a
so they started
lot
out the
going
continuation
on
of dinner.
in
I thought
episode
that was
6.
over with.
Like, it was a little overwhelmed with stuff.
I thought that was over. I thought it was time to go to sleep. Clearly not. But
Yeah. Why are we still talking about it?
Yeah.
yeah, those shots was real cute too. I know they was good.
Yeah. I did think it was funny
Yeah.
with the shot glasses, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the names for them were cute too. Yeah.
No, it was the blank
Yeah.
one for me for
This was
Stacy.
I,
yeah for
You still go-
Jazzy.
you still
oh
going.
my gosh. Hilarious. Hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, Giselle, I just feel like I don't know who you are. Well, who is she supposed to be, Giselle?
Exactly.
What do you want to know? Ask her then. It's old news. But the
I
thing
definitely
that
need
did
to
catch
know
me
where
off
that came
guard,
from.
her calling Kay a Giselle hater. I said, now where did this come from? I said, no, is Giselle making up stuff? Like, apparently Wendy told her that Kay was talking about her, and then it went back to the clip of them arguing on the pier when she was like, "Do you even like Giselle?" And Wendy was like, "Do you like Giselle?" So I guess they be talking about whether or not they like
Exactly.
Giselle or not. But I honestly, for real, if we be honest, Wendy don't like Giselle and
Exactly.
Giselle don't like Wendy. They haven't liked each other since they've been arguing since season 5. They just kind of cute and cool since they know they're gonna be on the show together.
You think
But
so?
deep down inside, they don't like each other.
You think so?
I I think so.
I can see that. I can see that because when not Wendy and Giselle's confessional, she said, "Okay, Wendy, I we could be friends or something like that." Like, dang, that's confirming like you really don't see her as a friend. Like, okay, I'm feeling it. If I'm feeling it, if I don't, then we're just cordial, Wendy. So it's like that's a sting because if Wendy's talking about you in a high manner
Hmm.
and speaking highly about you,
For real.
am I saying it right? Yeah, if Wendy's speaking highly about you, Giselle, and then you already
Exactly.
questioning if you're gonna be friends with her, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Um,
because Wendy gave her a lot of compliments this
mm-hmm.
episode. Are we sure
What
we
I
did?
also
That's
did
really
like
one sided. So
was
you might be right,
Jazzy
Maya.
being the
That's
bigger
crazy.
person,
Yeah, that's
and she
crazy.
was basically, what do we
I
have to
just don't
do
like
for
stuff
us to
like
be in
that.
a
I don't
great
know.
spot to be able to be cordial and like be around each other with Kay, and Kay still, still, and I just don't get it.
She can't get
Her and
visited.
Jazzy
She
need
not
to
on the
be friends so
program.
she could leave Greg
Kay said
and get
goodbye. Get
her
out my
a
face.
football man.
Hang up on you. Not in the mood.
What?
Girl, that's what I was thinking
No,
too. Cause her wag looks would be so cute, but she want to be with an old man.
I was confused because when we were at the dinner table, they were like,
now's your
I think
chance.
Ash was still like, we've all dated or went on dates with football players, and I don't think I really heard Kay confirm yes or no to that.
You know how I
So
feel
it's like,
about people with the name Greg,
Ashy,
girl. She just need to.
yeah.
That's why she act like that.
Bless her heart. I don't even know.
Yeah, I just remember this too. Like Giselle was crazy
Crazy.
because she literally said that like she
That
said
was
she was
crazy.
there for Kay even when Greg didn't like her. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy to say. That's why I be telling Giselle is not y'all friend. Giselle is playing a character on the show. Giselle's here for the check. Okay, she's here to make sure she does what she need to do
Mm-hmm.
to stay on the Bravo show, and she don't care who she got to backstab in the end. She don't care.
She took
She
the
don't.
candy
Y'all
growing
not
up,
her
not
real
brown eye
friends.
games.
Yeah, she not y'all real friends. I'm so sorry. Hate to break it to you.
I like the Giselle, but
Yeah, why was she explaining herself to them?
It's weird. I think like deep down inside, Stacey obviously has a deep relationship with Jazzy. But I think deep down inside, like her and not Giselle, her and Ashley really had a good friendship and relationship. So she probably felt comfortable saying that to her, even though Ashley didn't stab her in the back since episode one. But personally, I don't know if I'm on a cash trip. If I'm anywhere where I know Bravo's around, I'm not saying nothing about nothing at all that I don't want shown. And it seemed like they thought the cameras was down for the night, and she was just going to tell them a little 1-2, and yeah. But like Ashley trying to make Chris Samuels a thing, I'm not here for it.
I'm tired of it.
It's weird because like you know that you and Monique have a friendship, so like why are you trying to make your friend's ex-husband a part of a show that he isn't on any longer? Like you're trying to force something, and it's like at this point, is Stacey and Monique, neither one of them are y'all friends because you're forcing a narrative that don't need to be forced, and it's
Right.
disrespectful.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm bored, and I hope somebody check her for that.
I wish it could be me, but
I don't
who
know,
am
but I
I?
honestly think this is like how this is the storyline they needed to get Monique on the show. And you know, Ashley produces pets, so maybe
true. Honestly, too, I feel
It's
like the only reason she's still cool with Monique is because she's the only other woman that she didn't have a problem with on the show when Candace and Monique were on at the same time for that one season. When that incident happened,
yeah,
she decided I'm going to side with Monique because me and Candace go head to head. So it's like, why not? My only friend is basically Giselle and Monique and Karen,
yeah,
maybe, but Karen don't like me either. So
Mhm.
sure though, sure
Yeah.
though.
Miss, I'm never coming back on this show.
Right
But
back.
okay.
Next episode in a preview.
That bothered me so bad.
Rachel kind of like Monique too. Oh my gosh, we're so
Exactly.
close.
Exactly.
I like her, but how she acted on Love and Marriage DC made me
Yeah.
not like her anymore. Because I was excited for her to be on my TV screen again. Then she showed her hind parts, and I said, "No, ma'am. I don't know who this Monique is, but she need to get her back together. Maybe it's gonna be different now that she divorced. Maybe she'll be a little nicer to watch now."
I don't know. I just don't want her back on the Housewives. Especially like I'm just trying to understand how Ashley wanted her back on there, but Giselle, like her main enemy, like, come on. This is a recipe for disaster, actually.
Giselle said she didn't want to be around that girl without security.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Well,
Maybe she's good off of being with Bravo because it seems like she's at peace with what she has going on. She doesn't need to go back to that chaos.
Yeah, I guess the check was real good. She couldn't refuse.
it's no check good enough for that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know, but they back on the yachts. They
Mm-hmm.
loving yachts. This trip they got yacht money. Um,
I told you, Karen freed up that budget.
she did clearly because what the anyway. So what baffles me is they bring up Giselle brings up her and Kay's issue or non-issue because Wendy is there now and asks Wendy what Kay said. And now we're back to 2023 when my girl got dinged in her head and had to go to the hospital. I thought we was over this. I really did. It's not funny. But I
Why did you say
thought
beans?
I really did. Like, why do we keep bringing up this girl's trauma? She was literally assaulted and fight for her life. Like, she had to go to the hospital. So, like, I don't know. It kind of made me mad that Wendy is trying to make that a point of why. Or maybe it was something that Wendy told Giselle a long time ago that Giselle just decided to bring up now. I don't know the timeline and stuff, but I feel like at this point it's like at that point it was a year later because they filmed in 2024. So it's like, why are you trying to make Giselle not calling you still a thing when it's like you've had more scenes with her since then? Like, y'all had plenty of time to connect, and Giselle has had plenty of time to explain why she didn't reach out to you.
I feel like it's it was an underlying issue for everything like a part of Giselle and Kay's relationship. So I'm happy they were able to actually get that out and like really explain what the root of the problem is because like I don't feel like they'll have too many more problems. Now that this has been talked about. But I do appreciate how Tia came in and like basically was the mediator for the conversation because without Tia they would have just started back yelling.
Yeah,
But with her, they were able to both get their complete feelings out on the table and talk about it, which is what was needed, which is what I feel like is a part of the Housewives brand, like being able to argue with these ladies and then come back to friendship. So,
yeah. Yeah. And I think it was, it I love when they have the point of the show when they humanize themselves, like, hearing about how Giselle struggled with her grief and how Tia struggled with her grief and like Tia really just reiterated like after you lose somebody that's like that important to you, you're just never the same. But also understanding like two things could exist at one time. Like they're both grieving in different ways. And yes, losing your father is like a seriously big deal, but like Kay was assaulted on camera in front of millions of people. Like that's always going to be cemented into internet history. Like she had to go to a plastic surgery to like get her facial whatever back. Like two things can be true at one time. So I'm happy they could, I guess, agree to disagree to agree at the end of the day.
yeah, I actually teared up a little bit when they were talking about their dads and just like how that grieving process is and how you're just never the same as somebody who is watching their mom grieve her dad, my granddaddy. It's been 7 years, but it's literally like it's the first day he's been gone. So, like, just humanizing that and seeing those emotions from other people, that was really good to see. And I feel like other people would feel that way too, especially if you've lost somebody so close to you. Like, it's really hard. And I'm happy they were able to verbalize that.
Yeah. Yeah. We love to see it. Mm.
I
Jazz.
did on my notes, I said we need to jump off a yacht.
That looks so fun. I honestly really like that Jazzy and Ashley are like the party girls in the group. Like you could kind of tell that they are, and also they're like the youngest ones, I think. Anyway,
Hmm?
so like the fact that they just jumped off that boat without ease and they're twerking in the water, I said exactly. Them my kind of girls. I would hang out with y'all. Well, not Ashley. I would hang out with Jazzy.
Yeah, I just, when they were jumping off, you know what I was thinking of? Beyonce jumping off that yacht.
Oh, that meme
Yes.
in the water so blue.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta go on the trip anyway.
We can go tomorrow for real. I get off
Um,
at 5.
same. It's time to go. Oh, but from the yacht, they went straight to dinner. Giselle said we keeping on a tight schedule. The itinerary, we're doing every single excursion. We're not missing out on anything. They get to dinner. We thinking they about to have a nice family style meal. They passing the plates. The food looks good. The ambiance. We got the palm trees. Everything's blowing in the wind. No, no. Tia and Jazzy get into it. I said,
My jaw was on the floor the entire time.
Jazzy, please.
It was the fork for me. I'm sorry.
That was funny. Cause why are you pointing a fork at somebody? And Tia said, "Can you put the fork down?" No, I'm not gonna put the fork down, girl.
It was chunk. It was what tongue in cheek. So
Yeah,
where's that
I love that she keeps
imperfection?
saying that.
I told you I'm incorporating a whole bunch of her vocabulary into my daily vocabulary. Like, I don't know. I just like it.
Yeah,
She's a good
she
addition
be
to
in
the
there.
show. I like her.
She's a great addition. Like I was on ice because every time there's two newbies, there's always a newbie that I don't like. And at first, I thought it was going to be Angel. Then episode 2, I really liked Angel, and I thought it was going to be Tia. Now I'm realizing that it's going to be Angel is the newbie that everybody just don't like, and I'm so irritated because I wanted it to be the other way around. But I love Tia. Like she gives me the comedic relief I need
Yeah.
because it be too serious sometimes.
Hmm.
But I don't know. I think Jazzy was reaching. Like Kay said, we talking about somebody with three dreads and two teeth.
Ah,
That man,
That wasn't funny because he got more than 2 teeth.
yeah.
He got all
I laugh.
32. And
I
that was a
laugh.
nice picture that they put up there of him. That was a Getty image.
Yeah.
That was a real nice picture of him. He
Yeah.
got more than 2 teeth.
Well, Kay said he got two teeth and three dreads, child. So why is you like I don't know, and that might be a soft spot for Jazzy or something, but I'm like, girl, like, come on now. That old man just thought you was cute and was flirting
No,
with you.
but I could see why her that infidelity can be a sore spot. Like that, she definitely there in clearly there in therapy and working through it. So I could see why that was a soft spot, and I hate that it was Giselle, the only person sympathizing for her. But
Giselle.
yeah, I
Ugh.
keep having to give her ones, and it's making me mad.
Unfortunately, she did kind of eat this episode. She did.
The wig's kind of trying to get better.
Yeah.
For this green eyed bandit.
That's what she's saying, but I don't know about
It
that.
looked cute. I think it looked cute at the table, like the blonde type. It was cute.
It was cute at the table, but that one in the confessional was sitting up on the top of her head like a hat.
No.
And I said, hey, sometimes you just roll over and throw something on, but
Yeah, I'd be surprised why she needs a wig when she has pretty hair and her hair.
right.
Giselle, please just get a soap press and call it a
Because I
day.
know she, like, if she was to wear her natural hair, she would look like Lotto for real.
Yeah.
Like, I know, and I know it's the same, like, tone and everything. Like,
Yeah. Bless her heart. She be trying. I guess she be trying. I don't know.
it's the being divorced, being in a church her entire life. She finally now just getting able to express herself.
Yeah.
I hate this for her, but I'm gonna need her to act
But
her
at the same
age.
time, like you've been on Bravo for 10 seasons and we still have not seen, actually I take that back. We did see her get a Bravo glow because them first 2 seasons, them wigs was absolutely disgusting and
That was
horrendous.
scary.
So we're gradually seeing growth. I just need her to like speed it up a little bit. Cause like I know you can hire stylists.
She could be on Karen level by now, for real. That's what I'm thinking.
Question was like her hair in the first couple of seasons. I remember.
I'll find a picture. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll find a picture.
That bang, you never
I
saw
do
that
Girl.
remember
bang.
that because I was like, wasn't that her hair or was that brown like ginger not her hair color at all?
I don't remember. I think it might have been. Honestly, she did wear her hair a lot the first
Yeah, because
season.
she looked no shade. She looked a little younger in the first
Yeah.
couple of seasons and stuff, and she looked cute. So
Yeah. And then it's like I just don't know. Wigs got introduced. Like you don't want to do no little sewing first. Like I'm not a fan. She need to get it together
yeah,
immediately.
at least kind of
They done
give
scrubbed.
a
They done scrubbed all the pictures.
Mm.
no.
It'll pop up like randomly on Twitter. Watch.
It's so crazy when you look at the old episodes and they show like the little thumbnails. Oh no! No.
I can't believe she walked out the house like that.
I can't believe Grace let her walk out the
You
house
know
like
what
that.
I noticed? I think after you do your first couple of seasons, let's say maybe for her up to one, two, three, four, maybe around her fourth season, she kind of had a glow up because you would want to have a glow up after your first season, like my girl Nene. But maybe it takes a while for everybody. So
Yeah, bless her heart.
I have more examples. Don't worry.
okay, I do remember that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It makes sense because of the different time that was going on too. You know how everybody is like enhancement now of having more options of beauty and hair and wigs. So I
Mm-hmm.
understand that.
I just want people to like just do what works for them.
Right.
This was my favorite look of hers.
That was cute.
That was my favorite. I feel like that looked like fitting for her age and her face.
I think I missed this era of her, this hair color, this just
Me too.
That was cute.
yeah. 'Cause I know this is
That
her
was.
actual natural hair color. I want to see more of that. That's so pretty.
She just be doing a lot. I want her to just. I don't know.
I'm rooting for you, Jizzy. Please get it.
I'm not, but
Oh, okay.
okay. So the next scene was the last one, unfortunately, the bachelorette party.
Well, before the bachelorette party, we had a hot mic moment on the way to get changed for the bachelor.
Oh.
Girl, that looked like us listening to them.
Because Jazzy and I said, well, Jazzy and Angel was in the back of that car, and Stacy and Wendy was in the front ear hustling, and apparently the discussion got real heated. And all I know is Jazzy said she ugly or something like that.
She like hot garbage or whatever she said.
She's like, eh.
Yeah.
I said, girl, you're doing a lot. Okay, she must have really pissed you off. We ain't never seen you act like
I would love to know who it is. It's like if it's a local,
Me
that.
too.
Me too. Apparently, she's a wag.
and she's trying to speak ill about Angel, or she just does this a lot of other ways.
I think she's trying to talk bad about Angel.
I think it, and it was only for Angel too.
Oh, that's weirdo type of vibe. I wonder
Yeah.
if she's like in the DC metro area type of way.
She
Hmm.
said it's a wag who husband played for the Bears the same time. So like when Angel and her husband when they first got together, and that was only 2016,
That is
2017.
weird.
So I want to know who because I was
Um,
paying attention during that time. So,
I
Need to
might
look
do
up that
homework
roster.
to look back on that. But
Yeah.
hmm
Somebody gotta look through that roster. But
oh,
it got real heated though.
yeah.
why did I forget before we talk about the bachelorette party for real? Stacy and Wendy when they were getting dressed before getting on the yacht. Why did Wendy tell her she looked like she was going to revival?
She did
I
though.
didn't remember that part yet.
She did. And then my girl lip was busted. Talking about do it look bad? And Wendy like, yeah.
And
That
then
was
now going into the bachelorette party,
hmm.
what did Stacy
What if she supposed to be dressed up as?
a milkmaid?
I think she was
And
keeping it respectful due to maybe her and her husband getting back on track with each other. I can understand that. Um, Maybe she just holds herself to a different standard when it comes to her sexuality and expressing herself. Because if it's Wendy,
Yeah.
yes. But,
Yeah.
for sure.
and again, y'all not gonna like me, but Giselle ate down two of her outfits.
She did. I got
She
that in my notes
did.
too. I can't say anything. She
She
did.
looked really
Yeah.
good.
I
She
like
did.
that look. I honestly did not expect her to come in a leotard. I was very shocked.
Mm.
I thought she was gonna be covered up like Tia.
I think everybody looked cute except Ashley.
You really I think honestly, I couldn't understand what Ashley was wearing, but I can appreciate the sluttiness of it because obviously everybody was supposed to look slutty.
That's about it though.
Because I'm like, was she an astronaut? Is she an
You
alien?
can't tell. Was the chrome supposed to be the astronaut or something?
But if you're an astronaut, like aren't their suits white though? I don't know. I was confused. I thought she was like in a like WWE like wrestling costume for real. I'm so
It made sense of her tagline where she said you'll get an out of body experience. But again, we wouldn't have known that if she wouldn't have told us then.
yeah.
So,
I was like, girl, you just wanted to be naked, and it was cute. It's
pretty
okay.
much.
That's fine. You could have just said that and I would have went with it.
Yeah, honestly. But Kay's look was my favorite. It's between her and Wendy, but I'm gonna give it to Kay because I kind of just like how she put it together with her little. She had the little things that go up to her thighs. I said, okay, like that's T. It's cute. It works for her.
Wendy's is my favorite. I actually said that I might do that next year for Halloween.
Cute. I'm gonna
And it
give it to
seemed like she kind of
Giselle.
like you and Giselle at this
I'm
point.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna just give her outfit was cute. Ringmaster ate down. Like it was cute. It really did.
Okay, girl.
But I'm gonna say definitely Wendy too. She ate that down as well. She looked good as a slutty professor.
Yeah.
I did love how Jazzy was on theme
Yeah,
with the slutty. Just boom out there. I really like that. Body tea.
Body
No
tea.
chaser.
yeah,
I
No
didn't know all
chaser.
that movement was back there.
You know?
I said, my girl thick. Don't play with her.
for real.
Yeah, and Angel kind of made like irritated me. Like you gonna be an angel? Like, all right, girl, all right. It was cute, but it's like that we could have. All right, you could do anything else.
Hold on, before we go off of their outfits, the first thing that came to mind for me with Stacy is you. Have you seen Miss Congeniality
Mhm.
Hmm.
when she was doing the water glasses?
I'm weak.
Mhm.
That's
I
the
know
same
exactly what
outfit
you're
she
talking
had on.
Literally,
about.
yeah. Literally.
But no, yeah. So the mess in this scene was Ashley, no, not Ashley, Angel calling out Jazzy for what was said in Jazzy's DM about Angel. And how do y'all feel about that?
Girl, go ahead, Amira. I just
Um, it was cute how everybody gave Jazzy her punishment. It was all cute and I loved it. And it just gave she just Angel just brought down the vibes by just rehashing something that they already talked about before y'all started playing these games. And it's just like, girl, why are you lecturing me about you being upset about this conversation? I understand that. We're at a bachelorette party with everybody else, so let's just have fun and put it to the side. So it just gave party pooper. And I can understand being a party pooper sometimes personally, but for this occasion, Angel, you're on camera. Let's just try not to just be a party pooper because it just really brought down the whole thing. And then, mind you, you got upset. That's understandable, but no.
yeah. She just like time and place. Like, I don't know. I get that you're on a show, so like really there's no such thing as time and place where you're on a show. But at the same time, like it was not the time. Like everybody was having a great a literally like that was the best freaking cast ensemble scene we didn't seen since the whole season just started. Everybody getting along and laughing and kicking. And you just had, and then you brought up something that Jazzy told you privately. It would have been different had she brought it up in front of the group. And I think Giselle said it. Either Giselle or Ashley said that. One of them said it. But it's like she purposely pulled you to the side to tell you what somebody was saying about you. And it's like now you're trying to bring it to the group to make it more of an issue to make Jazzy look bad. And that's where I'm like, Angel, I just can't. You can't get behind me on this one. You're on your own. I'm sorry.
That's the same thing I was going to say. Like, she said it to you privately. And it wasn't just Ashley or Giselle. It was everybody who said, like, she brought it to her privately. Why would you bring it up in front of us when it didn't have to be that? Especially, and if you knew you were going to feel some type of way, you should have did that before we even got ready for the bachelorette party and all of that. Because like you said, it brought down the entire mood. Like, I'm pretty sure since that's where they left off, the mood is not going to go back to how it was before when the episode comes back on. So,
Exactly. Especially with her storming off afterwards. Now everybody's like, what's wrong? You got Kay leaving a check on you. You go call your husband. Like, like
calling
everybody,
Bobby, child.
she love her some Bobby. Like, I get it. Like, I'm my man too. But girl, please,
Not
like,
on the girls' trip. I'm sorry.
Bobby gave you 5,000. Bobby said he'll literally hop on a flight just like that. Now I'm calling him because I understand you're upset and then you're expressing to the ladies when this all went down. This was 2016. Everybody's like, "Oh, girl, please!" Like,
yeah,
come on, you're making it seem like this happened like literally months ago. So I can understand that you being upset, but you really just brought down the whole like energy of the party, honestly.
yeah.
And at the time of filming, that was 8 years ago. And at this moment in time, that was damn near 10 years ago.
Like, please calm it down. On top of that, was honestly a rookie ass mistake. And she fell for it because every year is always as soon as somebody finds out that there's a new Real Housewife of any if any franchise really, there's always somebody from their past trying to bring up something that happened years
Yep.
ago so they can get on the show. And we saw them do that with what's her name? The Sesame Street character that was Ashley's friend.
Exactly.
We saw that happen and play out. Good
With
as day.
Mia.
Exactly. So like you can't give people these attentions because then production is going to dig into it and want that wants to give it light because you're giving it light because you feel some type of way. If you and your husband good and if you didn't steal that 30K or even if you did and you and your husband good, girl,
I
keep
mean,
it peace.
it still don't matter. He's still your husband.
Exactly.
He's still your husband. At the end of the day, it didn't matter if you was trying to get pregnant on purpose without him knowing, or if you stole that money because you still won. He's your husband. That was the part I didn't get. You so upset about this girl. You got the man now.
Okay.
And then
Like y'all couldn't
Jasmine
have brought
just having a
that
big mouth too. I mean, cut you off, Maya, but like,
up later.
That was unnecessary.
at the end of the
Yeah.
day, it's
This
all
is
gonna be talked about at the reunion too. So why does it matter?
Even if she didn't bring it up to her then, they were going to speak on it because I know that conversation between her and Jazzy when it came up, I knew it was recorded. I know they've recorded that. So it was going to come up eventually. But whatever, child.
Rookie mistake, like I said. What's it?
Well, that was the whole episode for real.
Mm. I don't
So we can get to our sweet and sour lemons in a lemon drop moment.
know. Okay. I guess I'll go first this time.
Okay.
I'll say my sweet lemon for this episode. Hmm. I don't have one. I don't have one. I was going to say Tia. Honestly, you know what? I take it back. Tia is my sweet lemon just because of how she talked about losing her father and grieving her dad. So I'm gonna give Tia my sweet lemon, but also Tia, I also want you to. I don't know if it happens later in the season. I need you to tee up. Like we're laughing at you and we love you because like you're very likable, but it's time to perform a little bit. You know, I need her to do something. Shake it up.
So my sweet lemon, um, I'll have to go with Tia also. I don't know. I just like how she is to me, the representation of what a housewife is. Just like how she diffused that situation with them, like how she is contributing to the group. Like I just really enjoy that. So she is my sweet lemon.
Period.
Um, I'll say my sweet lemon is Wendy. That might sound weird saying that, but I think just I like the moment where she and Kay could have that moment of her trying to get Kay to understand like where they're all coming from and where Jazzy's coming from and that whole situation. How like how Angel's presenting to us is totally different, and we're just trying to understand why she might be so one sided and why she's feeling this type of way when we're not really doing anything to her, but just trying to get to know her. Versus her acting weird with you versus when she's just with us. So
Agree. Agree.
That's good.
I do also like how that ties into when they were at dinner and how her and Kay were interacting and like she thought about her dietary needs and passed her something that she could eat. So like I think that ties in together and I agree with you with that.
Okay, Wendy. Mm,
This
okay.
is her first sweet lemon of the season.
I know Whitney ain't have no sweet lemon at all. Oh my gosh, she been sour a couple times. I know that.
For
Okay,
sure.
who is my sour lemon? Ugh. My sour lemon is Angel again. And I'm just like I said, I'm such an Angel fan. Like I'm really rooting for her and Kay. Like I want them to do their biggest one. I want them to stay on the show. But Angel, you cannot keep going down this path. You falling for it. You're falling for the villain edit. You and Kay, both of y'all are falling for the villain edit, and it do not have to be this way. And I want y'all to tighten up and listen and learn. Go rewatch some old episodes. Do your homework. Call a friend, phone a friend, get some coaching classes. I don't know what y'all got to do, but y'all need to get it together. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's crazy because it seems like Kay's been on for like what, almost 3 seasons now, and we still haven't caught up yet with Housewife etiquette revived. So what are we not understanding? There's no shade,
It's embarrassing.
Exactly.
just ask. So, um,
Exactly.
my sour moment would be Angel. Um, that's not a way to end the trip, especially in St. Nevis. So it's just like it'll be interesting how things go when they go back to the states and moving forward. But I think that was just like a that might be a final straw for me. Honestly, that just shows, dang, I can't even hang out with you in a whole different country without you
Right.
feeling like this person was coming for you when they were just trying to literally help you, and then you want to say they have a big mouth. So it's like, yeah, come on.
Yeah. I'll have to agree. Angel's the sour lemon this week. I really want better for her. I want her to be my sweet lemon at least once. But like you said, like if I can't even get along with you and have good vibes with you out the country, like that's bad vibes. If we can't get along in this beautiful country, like you see the water, you can see through it clearly, and you still giving off this bad vibe like this, like yeah, no, not
Yeah,
the person for me. So for sure,
you would
Angel,
be out the group chat. Sorry.
immediately.
Kick them
If
out.
this was 2020, like when we went to Miami,
Oh God.
immediately.
Kick them out. Hang up on you.
I'm
Mm.
happy. I'm happy they not like us because we almost fought that trip. So
PTSD. Let me drink
for
today.
real,
Mm. Anyway, my
10
lemon drop
cents not
moment,
recommended.
please. My lemon drop moment. Honestly, let me think about what my favorite scene is. Um.
While you think about that, I know mine. It's the
Okay, go
bachelorette
ahead.
party.
Okay.
Bachelorette party. They had a good time. They were having a good time before all of that happened with Angel. It looked like a fun time. Like
Yeah.
they were all giggling, and you could tell the drinks was flowing through the room. Like
Yeah.
real cute.
The setup was cute, very sexual, but very cute.
Very much. Okay, I think I got mine. I think my lemon drop is going to be honestly the first dinner when Giselle was passing out them shots because I feel like that was a creative way to tell people about each other.
So.
Giselle, I can never give you a 10, but I give you an 8 because that kind of 8. I'm not gonna lie, you chewed that.
Okay, so what was y'all's song of the episode?
Oh wait, Amira ain't give us her lemon drop unless you agree with the bachelorette party.
That is right.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna agree with the backset party. That was like a top tier. It was cute because actually when it showed like all their talents on Jazz, I was taken aback by Ashley, but it was cute. It was cute.
Because why
Ashley did
would
a lot.
Ashley
But it
do
was
that?
cute.
She like girls.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised. I think maybe it was
It
cute
was funny.
because she like
If she was with
grabbed his neck and put a D and licked it. Like girl, what are we doing? And
Yeah, that I was like,
And then Stacy whipped Jazzy with the thing, and then Wendy hit her with the paddle. Like, wow, okay, it was
Mike, like
cute.
y'all
it
just
was it was Jazzy scaring them because I don't know what the word is, but she flipped her arms over her head.
Yeah, this I don't know if that was actually the crack, but sound effect. It was so funny.
Because
I said
everybody
that.
jumped like, oh my god.
It's so dramatic.
That was insane. Cause girl,
It was cute though. I did like it. Irregardless of the whole thing, like I like how Jazzy also made light of the fact of Angel saying she had a big mouth. She said maybe that's why I'm getting married. So she added humor to
that
it. She
was
still
cute.
let that rain
Exactly.
on her parade. So part of the
Exactly. Because I really think everybody thought she was joking when she
Yeah,
said that. So,
she even tried to spin it, but no.
hmm
right.
Angel just came with a dark cloud, child. Bless her heart.
Why is it giving Grumpy the Care Bear? What's it called? Cloud? What's his name? It was regular Care Bear that had the little rain over his head. Like girl.
Yeah.
oh my goodness. Was Care Bear is popular in Baltimore?
Um,
I had a
I
Care
don't even know. I just know I remember back like when I was a kid. Like it was popular when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Huh?
I had a
You
Care
like
Bear.
you funny, listen. It's not a Baltimore thing. You funny.
Right.
No, no, because Care Bears was like that was my thing. Like I Sunshine Bear, that was my favorite. So like I'm like the parallels of like how we grew up. Like I really be wanting to know like how was it? What was popular where you were? Because I know people who didn't play with brats, and that's just absurd to me.
Oh no, I had Bratz.
I did too. I had
Yeah.
listen to everything, child.
Yeah.
In the car. My lord.
Hey, look, the comforter set,
Yeah,
anything you could think of.
The big
all
head
the above.
babies. Yep.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. For sure had
No.
those. But no, what is you guys' song of the episode?
Oh, my song is "Nasty" by Ariana Grande. Because the girls was getting down this episode. I could tell who really, I said, "Oh shit,
Yeah.
this how y'all got y'all mans." Yeah,
I'm not surprised.
Mm-hmm.
Mine was WAP because I wouldn't be surprised if it was tingling for Ashley or Wendy. Cause just that was so funny. She literally said Ashley and Wendy supposed to be kissing in the corner. Like, what?
Exactly.
Girl, what?
I
And
said,
it's funny because she's not lying, and it's like I feel like there's been moments on Real Housewives of Potomac where there's been like kind of like a suspicion of maybe some of the cast members hooking up. Because I think like what, for example, I think they were talking about Wendy and Mia hooking up or something like that one time.
I remember that.
Yeah, so it's definitely WAP. So
what?
I wouldn't be surprised if they played that while they were actually filming too. So yeah.
That would have been funny. That would.
So mine was actually Big Old Freak by Megan Thee Stallion. All a theme. All a theme. Definitely. And the bachelorette party did remind me of the Big Old Freak video a little bit. So
Yeah, because Jazzy had on white. And I think Megan had on white in that video too.
hmm
So that makes sense.
okay,
Well,
well, that's the end of the episode, y'all.
yeah. Thanks so much for watching. Y'all know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let y'all know how y'all feel, and if you want to be a part, like our girl here, just let us know. You can join.
Yes, absolutely. If all y'all want to come on here, come on.
It could be a group thing. Who
You
knows?
know.
Well, shout out to my girl Amira for being here.
Thank
Our
you for
first
Thank
guest
having me.
ever. Like,
Thank you, Alyssa and
No,
Maya,
thank
for
you.
having me, Lil. This has been so fun. It's so funny.
yeah,
We gotta have you back when we record for the Married to Medicine season premiere,
Oh
girl.
yes, yes.
I can't
No,
wait.
I can't. That has definitely become. I used to think that was for the grandmas when I used to watch it with my
Me
grandma
too.
because she used to love that show. But now that I'm older,
I love it. I've been missing
that's a
out.
good. That is a real good
She got a
show.
good cast
Yeah,
too. I like what that girl is
Hmm
still on there, even though she's not a doctor, but she still adds something different. So, and then
yeah.
Toya's not a doctor either. She might have sold pharmaceutical, but whatever. But yeah, you know.
Um,
Yeah, but we're gonna go ahead and get on out of here.
yeah.
Again, y'all know, like, subscribe, comment, tell us y'all favorite moments of the episode. Y'all gotta send us y'all tweets too.
If you want to be
Yeah,
featured, yeah.
definitely. You could definitely get featured.
Please join.
Oh,
Y'all will have so much fun with Alyssa and Maya, literally. Literally.
oh, thanks.
I
Well,
appreciate
Make sure
that.
y'all like and subscribe like they said, please. Please.
period.
Please, y'all want to see us at BravoCon next year?
Please.
We was gonna go there anyway, but them to pay
Hello.
for it.
Hello.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Literally, I'm down to
Okay.
go. Literally, I would love to go see all of them. Literally.
So
The best.
yeah.
All right, y'all. That's
Okay.
it. Bye.
Bye.